Hello, everyone. I just wanted to do a little bit of check-in as we start quarter four. Um, this has been rough. I really miss you guys a lot. I actually ran up to school today to get something fixed on my laptop, and I got really emotional going into our classroom. I just feel really sad that I don't get to see you guys every day. I think we kind of all took that for granted. And yeah, I really miss you all. I miss being able to hear about your lives and to tell you about mine. And I don't know, but I feel like we're going to feel a lot more grateful once we can go back to school. Um, Although I don't think that that's going to be for a while. I'd like to hope that we'll get back to school this year, but realistically speaking, I think we're going to be learning from home for a little bit longer. So since this is the way that it looks like it's going to be for quarter four, I wanted to go over a few things with you guys so that things can be clear. You can know what I expect of you. You can know the best ways to reach out to me. All things that I've kind of gone over already, but maybe after realizing that quarter three kind of snuck up on us and your grades are due tomorrow, I'm going to put in your grades tomorrow. So I just kind of thought maybe this was the time to check in. Okay. So let's see if this lets me present this. All right, it works. Okay, so basically, the first thing I want is for you guys to make sure that you are in our Remind group. I send updates on Classroom, and I send updates on Remind. Like if something is due, I'll send you an update on Remind. Remind is the quickest way to get an answer from me. Email, sometimes it'll take me a couple hours to get back to you, but Remind is really, really fast. So if you join the Remind group, you can just quickly send me a message and I can get back to you pretty fast. I always have my phone on me. I can answer you back. So make sure you join Remind, because if I'm giving out a reminder, it's called Remind. If I'm giving out a reminder, I'm going to send it on there. So if you're not in that group, make sure that you join. The code is right here. The second thing is make sure that you are reading your assignments in full. I'm taking a lot of time to make sure that I write details for you. I'm taking a lot of time to make sure that I'm writing everything out really simply, so that the assignments are really easy for you to understand. So just make sure that you're reading the full assignment, not just the attachment, but what I'm writing in the text of the assignment before you reach out with a question, before you start doing the work. Make sure you're reading the full assignment, okay? It's going to save you time in the long run, because if you start doing it without reading it, you might do it incorrectly, and I may ask you to go back and read it again, and you may have to do the assignment over again. I don't want you to have to do that. We're all overwhelmed. I'm really, really overwhelmed with this. I would so much rather be at school with you guys than doing this. This is so much harder than being at school. But it is definitely much easier for everyone if you read the assignment in the first place and make sure you do it correctly. You can reach out if you have questions about what I've written, but don't reach out asking what an assignment is when all the information is there, okay? So try to be responsible for reading that assignment. All right, next thing, technology. This is something I've been a little overwhelmed about, especially in my photo class and in my graphics class. You guys are used to me being able to help you with technology, and that's something that I actually can't help you with right now, because we're all using something totally different. Everybody is you're using a Chromebook, you're using your own laptop, maybe you have a MacBook at home, maybe you're using your parents' laptop, maybe you're using an iPad, maybe you only have your phone. So I can't totally help you with getting your technology to work, because I'm not necessarily familiar with what you're using. So what I'm asking is that if you're not using an iMac and a Nikon camera or an iPad Pro for graphics class, please try to troubleshoot your technology problems on your own. I can't help you with your Chromebook. I don't have a Chromebook. I don't use a Chromebook. I don't like the Chromebooks. I don't know how to help you with them. So if you're having a problem with your Chromebook, I am not the person to ask. I don't know actually who to ask, honestly, but what you should be doing if you're taking a technology class with me, if you're taking photo, you should find a device somewhere in your home, it doesn't have to be your Chromebook, that you can run Lightroom and you can run Photoshop. And that you have some sort of computer where you can use the plug. We've never used it before, but now you should be using the cord that's in the front pocket of your camera case. That cord, you should be plugging it into your camera, plugging it into your computer, and uploading your images from there. If you can't get Lightroom and Photoshop on a computer, then you can download the free versions onto your phone. But it's definitely still my expectation that you are shooting your photos and you're editing your photos. Okay, so make sure that you are setting yourself up with the technology. I know in the beginning it was kind of like, use what you have. We'll figure it out for this short amount of time, but this short amount of time turned into a month, which is probably turning into 3 more months. I don't know. I'm not saying that for sure, but just with the way things are going, and it just seems like we're going to be doing this for a little bit while longer. Please know that you can, if you upload your photos or anything onto a computer, you can always email them to your phone if you need to use your phone to send them in, to edit them, whatever it might be. Okay, you have to be a little bit quick on your feet when it comes to technology because I'm not there all the time to help you. Okay, so I'm asking you to be a little bit self-sufficient when it comes to making sure that you know how to do everything when it comes to the technology. I can help you with a question within Photoshop. I can help you with a question within Lightroom. I can help you with a Procreate question. I cannot help you with your Chromebook. Okay, and then in the same breath, I also can't really help you too much with things on Classroom. I was just talking to a student earlier about how my classroom shows me different things than your classroom does. So I don't necessarily know where to click on what within the view of Classroom that you have. So you have to be alert and aware and be reading what's on your screen in order to know how you're supposed to submit things. Okay. And then the last thing, now that we're kind of moving into doing this for the foreseeable future, I am asking that you make sure you're putting effort into your work, okay? And this is whichever class that you are in of mine, if you're in studio, if you're in photo, if you're in graphics, if you're in ceramics, no matter what class you are taking, I am asking that you create high quality work. I know that this is hard. I'm having a hard time too. I know that this is a lot and it's overwhelming, but I also know that art is an outlet and that part of the reason why you're here is because you've chosen to be here. You're in my class because you want to be. So I'm hoping that what you can try to do with this crappy situation is try to allow art to be your outlet, and that the assignments that I'm giving to you to be maybe something to help you de-stress during your day. Maybe you're doing a lot of math and science and it's stressful and it's overwhelming not being able to be in the classroom with your teacher. But I'm hoping that my assignments can be a little bit of a reprieve for you. So in the same breath that I want them to be relaxing, I do want you to submit high quality work, okay? So if you're a photo student, that means that when you're taking photos, you're thinking about those 10 rules of composition, okay? If you're a graphic student, you're watching the resources that I've given you. You're looking through the slideshows. Okay, if you're a studio art student, you are following the directions. Okay, ceramics, you're kind of getting the raw deal here because we can't really do clay at home, but I'm trying. But no matter what you are making, I'm asking that you take care and you take time in making it and you put out something that you'd be proud of. And then that's really it. I miss you guys a lot. I don't like doing this from home just as much as you probably don't like doing this from home. I am here for you if you need me. Like I said, Remind is the easiest way to get to me. And I hope you're well. I hope your family is healthy. I hope you're staying safe. And I hope that this is all over soon. Reach out to me if you have any questions about anything. I'm here for you. And please get your assignments into me by the end of the day today so that I can give you a grade. I don't want to give you a 0. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.